Hello, festival goers of the internet. I'm the Festival Finesser, and this is my channel that revolves around music festivals and dubstep. And in today's video, we are talking about one of dubstep's biggest music festivals, Bass Canyon 2021. We got the lineup just a few days ago, and in this video, we are going to be talking about the lineup, doing a reaction, a little review, sharing my thoughts and opinions, and just getting you guys hyped for one of the biggest festivals to happen for dubstep on the West Coast. You already know East Coast got Lost Lands, Left Side Gang. I will see you in 2021. But right now, let's run the intro and talk about Bass Canyon 2021.
Can I get a year?
I'm the Festival Finesser.
Finesse gang, can I get a year? What's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another video. For those of you guys who are new here and do not know me, I'm the Festival Finesser. This is my channel, a channel that revolves around music festivals and live music going experiences with a focus and concentration on dubstep and rhythm. If you are not following me at a festival day by day, you're probably following me at a show in New York, New Jersey, or Philly. Basically, anywhere I go, you guys are coming with me. And if you're not following me at a festival or show, you're probably sitting with me here at this desk, getting life hacks, trick tips, festival reviews, EDM news, controversial debates, and any other words of advice I can give to you guys to make sure you can have the best festival going experience possible. Shut up, phone. I'm doing a video here. Alright, so what are we talking about today? You already know, Bass Canyon 2021, and this is a festival that has been on my bucket list, mainly because it's basically like, I feel like it's the sister to Lost Lands. It's a little bit smaller, it's only one stage, but it's at a beautiful venue, the Gorge Amphitheater. It happens a little bit earlier, in August, I believe. I don't even know the exact dates, but I will tell you once I look at the lineup. The lineup has not been in front of my eyes yet. I have been very diligent about not looking at it so I can do a nice reaction. That's pretty much what I do for all of my lineup reviews. Some people have suggested to check out the lineup first, and then the artists that I don't know to do some research and kind of figure out their sound and their style. But I would much rather do a raw reaction and give you guys my thoughts and not just act being surprised and like, you know what I'm saying? So before we get into this lineup, I do have to remind you guys that this video is being sponsored by KB23 Pins, which is a new pin company in the festival and bass scene. They have a Facebook group on Facebook, obviously, called Rhythm Kids Pins, and this is where you go to get all information you need to know about this pin company, about drops, releases. They'll be doing some giveaways, and just a place to interact with other pin collectors alike. So they do have some drops coming very soon. I just saw a post in the Facebook group that the pins have arrived, and they'll be dropping soon. They have some dope designs coming out. They have some Zed's Dead and Rugrat themed ones. They have some Cyclops Army ones, and they have some Lost Lands inspired ones. I think his name is Roboraptor. That's what this guy is. So lots of pins coming on the way from KB23 Pins. Big up for sponsoring this video. And now let's get into this Bass Canyon 2021 lineup. Alright guys, here we go. Bass Canyon 2021 going down August 20th through the 22nd at the Gorge Amphitheater in Washington State. And this is it already looks stacked. So we got 12th Planet bringing that heavy shit. We got ATLiens bringing some more weird kind of vibes, but definitely heavy as well. Black Tiger Sex Machine bringing you some more kind of like fun dubstep, more bouncy. It's not too kind of scary like something like Murata. And you can kind of put 12th Planet in that category too, but 12th Planet is heavy, heavy, heavy. BTSM is really going to make you dance, but it's going to be like heavy dance music. I guess that's the best way to explain it. And then we get Boogie T bringing some more wobbly, chilled out vibes probably. Then we get Calcium bringing that calcium sound, that like squeaky, bouncy sound. Then we get Champagne Drip bringing some more chill vibes, I would say. But I feel like Champagne Drip is a little bit a more heavy bass artist, not so weird. But he kind of falls into that weird / chill category for me. Next up, we have Decadon, who is one of the smaller names on this lineup up until this point. And he is going to be bringing a heavy set for sure, definitely a dubstep artist. And I have seen him incorporate some guitar, some metal, rock kind of vibes. So I would definitely expect some kind of like rock influence, maybe some like alternative mashup kind of stuffs in his set possibly. And then we have Diesel Boy, who I'm pretty sure is going to be playing more drum and bass. I feel like he's definitely a more drum and bass artist nowadays. And then next we have Dion Timmer, who is going to be bringing a very well-rounded set. Lots of heavy, some melodic, some feelsy, maybe some bouncy stuff, but overall dubstep artist for sure. And then we have Dirt Monkey bringing some more wobbly, weird kind of sounds, again kind of in that Boogie T category. And then we have a Downlink drum and bass set, and seeing that and also seeing Diesel Boy, like, I could definitely see some drum and bass things happening. And drum and bass is low-key the new wave it's coming. Rhythm is dying and drum and bass is making a comeback, or not in a comeback. I don't know if it was ever in, but it is making its plateau, I guess. So then we have Eliminate, which is nice to see him on this lineup. And then we have Eptic. I don't even know what he's going to be playing, bro. Like, Eptic is heavy, but he also kind of plays like more like, you know, classic dubstep, you know, or more like OG dubstep. It's not really like that modern day heavy shit. And he always kind of has like a fun sound. Again, it's not really scary. It's more almost kind of in that Decadon category, but, you know, Eptic just has an Eptic sound. And then we have Excision, the Dawn, obviously. Put your X up one time. And then we also get an Excision Detox set. And I love the Detox set the first time I saw it. And I literally saw it like from the photo pit the first time. So I was just like, yo, this is crazy. And it's so heavy. It does a great job of being chill, but bassy and heavy and like keeping it weird. It's a nice mix of things. And it's definitely a different kind of vibe from Excision, but I really fuck with it. And then a different kind of vibe from Excision as well. You're going to get back-to-back Illenium, because he is going to be playing that like that heavy shit, obviously, and Illenium can match that. I've seen them do it, but they also do that like feelsy, you know, home. I think that's a song by Excision. I don't even really know it because I don't like that soft shit, but they do that soft, you know, feel good Illenium kind of vibe, and they are able to complement each other very well, which is surprising from Excision and just shows how great of an artist he is and how well-rounded he can be. And it's not just all heavy all the time. He does that with the Detox set as well, but it's just not really, it's like too soft for me at times, man. That Crybang stuff is not for me. So, and then we have the Ganja Boys, who are going to be bringing those wobbly vibes, repping Subcarbon. And then we have Heckler, who has recently had kind of a transformative sound or transformational sound, and has gone from real heavy to real melodic and soft, and it's nice to see him being true to himself and playing what he wants to play. And then we have Kaiwachi, who is going to be just bringing some heavy dubstep, probably the whole entire set. Kaiwachi sets get very heavy. Same thing with Company, going to be very heavy and just kind of high energy the whole entire time. Then we have Level Up, and I'm not sure what Level Up would bring to a festival. I've seen her play small shows back when she was a Brooklyn local, but she definitely has blown up now that she is with Subtronics, and he is definitely giving her a spotlight. So that's pretty cool. Support your girlfriend. I know what it's like to have a girlfriend who is in the scene, so, you know, show love and get love, right? It's still kind of, it all kind of ties together, you know what I'm saying? So then we have Liquid Stranger, again, repping Wakan, going to be bringing very heavy and very bassy, weird, and, you know, possibly, you know, for me, I consider Liquid Stranger chill, but it's also, like, he's going to make your jaw drop to the floor at certain times. Like, it's definitely heavy, but it's not like a mosh pit heavy. It's like a just grimy heavy. And then we have LS Dream, who is going to be bringing more chill, again, experimental, freeform. That shit confuses me, but he's going to be bringing those kind of vibes to the stage. And then we have Marauder, who is basically going to put you in the hospital. Those mosh pits get violent. I have seen blood get drawn. I have seen noses get broken. Like, I have seen some crazy shit in Marauder pits, and they are violent and just gruesome. So beware and get ready to, you know, throw some elbows and dodge some bodies. And then we have Peekaboo, who is going to be bringing some more chilled vibes. Again, one of those artists that can get heavy and definitely can get bassy and weird. But again, for me, kind of falls into the chill category and is not someone you're going to be moshing to, but someone you're going to be like, damn, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this shit is crazy and like deep. And then we have Phase 1, who is going to be bringing that heavy shit, again, with that kind of like metal, rock and roll influence sound, very heavy, lots of drums and guitars, and just mosh pit energy as well. And then we get Ray Volpe, who definitely has a variety of sounds, and you know, he can produce pretty much anything, whether it's house or trap or dubstep, but his dubstep is definitely kind of more of like an epic dubstep, I feel like. Next up we have Riot 10, who is going to be bringing, again, heavy dubstep, mosh pit energy. Definitely also has some trap in there, a little bit of hip-hop influences as well, lots of like edits or bootlegs or flips or whatever of popular hip-hop songs, but definitely a heavy set as well. And then we have Slander also bringing the heavy, also will incorporate some of those like good vibrations kind of vibes with Nightmare, and, you know, do some like melodic feel-good kind of stuff. Again, kind of like that Illenium Excision back-to-back, where it's going to be really heavy and then really soft. And that's the only thing I don't like about the Slender sets, is that it will get soft and, you know, everyone will be hugging each other and crying type shit. But, you know, overall, definitely heavy, and I've fucked with Slender for a long time. And then we have the Dawn Space Laces. That is a fucking huge addition. Like, such an underrated artist and an underrated performer. Like, he does not come around often, so to get him on a lineup is a treat. So definitely check out Space Laces if you can. And then you have Spaghetti as well. Again, bro, seeing Spaghetti at Lost Lands 2017, that was one of the craziest sets I've ever seen from him. And just mosh pit energy. My first Lost Lands, the first Lost Lands with the OG Lost Lands crew. Shout out Year One fam. And that was just a crazy experience. And I remember being like, holy fuck, bro, I'm really here right now at Lost Lands seeing Spag. And it was just absolutely incredible. And then we have the man Subtronics. Not much to be said about him. You guys know what you're going to get. Some doubles, some triples, some choppy stuff, some weird stuff, some rhythm, some dubstep. He's all over the place, but high energy and mosh pit energy shit. And then we have Sullivan King again with the screaming, the guitars, the rock influence, the heaviness, the mosh pits, the crazy mosh pits, bro. Sullivan King be having some massive mosh pits and always a super fun set. And then coming down to this last line here of Tier 1 headliners, it looks like, or not headliners, but Tier 1 artists, we have Sudden Death and Love Me a Sudden Death, so one of my favorite artists, favorite producers, and I just have hella Sudden Death tunes in my library that I play when I'm DJing, so big up Sudden Death. And then we have Vampa, one of the only girls in this lineup, it looks like, and she's going to be playing a little bit more chill, but can get heavy. Again, I don't really know what kind of genre she falls into. Is it dubstep? Is it weird? Because she's one of those artists that is all over the place. And then we have Wooly next, who is definitely going to be playing a heavy set, and Wooly will bring mosh pits early, bro. I've seen Wooly mosh pits at 3 o'clock going crazy at Electric Zoo in New York, but Wooly will bring kind of like that psytrance vibe and, you know, some feel-good kind of stuff. He definitely has a variety of sounds, and it's not just going to be 100% heavy mosh pit shit all the time, but at a festival like Bass Canyon, you're definitely going to get, I would feel, more heavy vibes from him. And then Zaboy, bro, holy fuck, that is huge, especially for rhythm. Like, he's probably the only, like, core rhythm artist on this lineup, and I feel like I've seen him on a couple, you know, Bass Canyon or Lost Lands lineups before, so that is a big up for Zaboy and the rhythm community, because that's really all they're getting. And then lastly, we have Yuki, and, you know, everyone, including Yuki, says Yuki is trash, but I fuck with Yuki, New York City natives, and just a nice, heavy sound. They always kill it, and they, you know, have a really crazy balance of, like, heavy and weird. Like, they love to play that weird shit, but they also know how to play that heavy shit, and their nice balance of heavy, weird shit it's on point, and that's that Yuki sound for sure. And then coming down here, we have, like, a Tier 2 set of artists, and there's not that many, and it doesn't look like I'm too familiar with these guys. It definitely seems like it's more weird and experimental kind of dudes. So we have AUS, or AU5, I don't even know how to, you know, properly say that with all these, you know, names and letters and numbers in the fucking community. That shit is mad annoying and confusing. But on to the next one, we have Baldy, who I'm pretty sure is going to be bringing some more weird vibes, a little bit more chill. And then we have Benda, who is going to be bringing some heavy shit, guys. I saw Benda at High Caliber, and I was blown away. And ever since then, I've been seeing his name with collabs with Borgore on Bygore Records, and I think he has some releases on Fresh Blood. So definitely some heavy dubstep from Benda. And then we have Blank, who I've heard is kind of like 1788L in a way, just that heavy, almost like hypnotic res kind of sound, I feel like. And then we have DMVU, who I feel like is a little bit more of a weird artist, kind of falling into that deep, dark, and dangerous category of a label. And then we have DNMO, and I'm pretty sure that's like some melodic, not DPMO, DNMO. I'm pretty sure that's more melodic, feel-good kind of stuff. And then we have Essex, who is going to be bringing some more weird bass kind of vibes, I feel like. And then we have Fancy Monster, who I'm not too sure of, honestly. I don't even know, honestly. I'm just going to not embarrass myself. So if anyone wants to enlighten me about Fancy Monster, let me know in the comments. And then we have Grabbits, who I'm not familiar with either. Hex Cougar, who I'm not familiar with either. And then we have Hydraulics, who I feel like is definitely in that bass category, but kind of falls into that ATLiens category of like heavy but weird but bassy. So that's what I have to say about Hydraulics. And then we have Enzo repping Wakan, who I've heard is a heavy, weird bass artist. And then we have KJ Saka, who is a member or was a member of Destroyed and is a live drummer. He was the drummer of Destroyed, so definitely will incorporate some heavy rock, you know, vibes and possibly doing some live drumming. So that could be sick. I've seen him play at Slake, a very just intimate show, and it was really sick to play him live and incorporate the live drums with the DJing. And he was literally running back and forth from his drum set to the deck, so it was really cool to see. And then we have Lion, I'm not familiar with. Lucid, repping Wakan, I'm pretty sure, going to be bringing some more, you know, weird bass kind of vibes, space bass, more chill, but can get heavy at times. Machete, I don't even know. Machete, I'm not familiar with. Nerko, either, I'm not familiar with. Nasty, I feel like I've seen before, possibly collabed with Jansen, or maybe that's the song by Jansen, I don't even know, but I feel like he has a little bit more of a Jansen vibe, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a bass vibe. I'm not even sure. So if someone wants to enlighten me, clearly I don't even know. We're going to keep it moving. Oliverse. I'm pretty sure he is now more of a melodic artist. He has had some heavy shit back in the past, but he would doing shit with like Frankie Nuts and again, real melodic, but really good melodic. Like I really fuck with that Oliverse, Tisoki, Frankie Nuts kind of vibe. So definitely going to be a unique set to check out. And then we have Schlump, who is going to be bringing some more weird, you know, Wakan bass to the stage, those kind of vibes. And then we have Stuka, who I'm not familiar with. Subdoctor, again, those Subcarbon vibes, going to be bringing some wobbly, weird, bassy stuff. And then we have Sully, again, one of those more chilled out experimental artists. I feel like maybe more space-based, but definitely not a heavy dubstep artist, definitely more so chill. And then we have Swarm, who I'm not too familiar with. Taboo, I recently have been fucking with heavy. His tunes are just so heavy and so weird, and definitely kind of falls into that wook-based category. And I don't mean that to a bad thing. I'm just, you know, a watered-down term, lack of a better word, for experimental freeform bass. To just put it all into one category, I would call it wook bass. And I don't mean any negative connotation by that. And then we have who kind of falls into that bleep bloop schlump category, that weird. That's what I kind of put them all together. Bleep bloop schlump, they all kind of fall into that same category for me. And then we have William Black, who I'm not too familiar with. Yetep, same thing. And then Zeke Beats, again, one of those Subcarbon dudes, going to be bringing those weird, wobbly, wonky kind of vibes. Also does some really sick scratching live, so that is really sick when you see that, because you don't really see it often. And that concludes the Bass Canyon 2021 lineup. Yeah, tickets are on sale now. Again, one of the reasons I haven't done this festival is because it is a festival I'd have to fly to and camp to, and it is a massive festival. It's definitely pricey, and I just feel like it would either be such a trek and a hassle to fly with camping stuff, or it'd be super expensive to do one of the glamping things. But definitely is an experience I want to have, and it's definitely an experience I am going to have, you know, as the Festival Finesser channel grows. But that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any Bass Canyon tips or experience or just insights you want to share, little life hacks, pro tips, let me know in the comments below. I do not think I'll be attending this year because I have such a crazy lineup or festival, you know, schedule season ahead of me for 2021. I'm trying to do some crazy moves this summer, guys, and I really hope I can put my name to the challenge and really finesse some of these festivals, because I'm trying to make this channel explode this festival season. So thank you guys for watching on the Festival Finesser, and I will see you guys for the next video coming soon. Love y'all. Peace.